Warning, I swear a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Library of Ruina. So we had a lot of success in the last video, surprising amount of success, and I'm ready to get back to being hopeless, not understanding basic mechanics, and generally struggling with things that other people would find a breeze. It's a lifestyle, it's a potential living, it's me, it's Foreman. Let's get started with that because we have 2 more receptions to do for this tier, and I bet they're rough. But before we do that, the question you must all be asking yourselves is how do we select what floor we're going to use from now on? Because the obvious choice is to use language for everything, and I'm obviously biased towards general works for obvious reasons, but we need a way to make this fair. And what does Foreman do when he needs to make a decision in a fair way? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the wheel. You thought it was gone, I thought it was gone, but it's not gone, it's never gone. There must always be a wheel, because we must always make decisions in arbitrarily roundabout and exciting ways, and that's what we're going to do now. Every single reception, I will spin the wheel to determine what floor I'm going to use for it. Now, I'm going to throw out some caveats to this rule for my own sanity. If I'm doing a reception and it's just kind of too hard, or the floor I'm using just don't seem to get along with it very well, and I do want to try and actually make some progress instead of smashing my head against something in an inefficient way, I will give myself the ability to spin the wheel again. Not select a specific floor, spin the wheel again. And then I have to use that new floor at least once before spinning the wheel again. This will be a system, I don't know how well it will work, in fact it might actually work terribly and ruin the series, but the only way we'll know is by doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spin the wheel once again. It feels good to be back. It would be really funny if we landed on languages. That was the second funniest choice, I've got to be honest. Okay, right, well, general works then. You saw, I did this fairly. I kind of wanted literally any floor of the language in general works I would have been happy with, but general works it is. Okay, I'll go build some decks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have set up a deck, bearing in mind that, or set of decks, bearing in mind that general works and religion are currently our 2 weakest floors purely by the fact that we don't have ego pages. I'm sure that both floors can be broken if played correctly, but from as far as I can tell, our current situation, our current moment in time, these are our 2 weakest floors. So I've had to kind of go for it. Now, Roland, Ye's page. I mean, we saw how good this was. I haven't changed a fucking thing. I don't think I need to. I think this is exactly fine the way it is. Maybe throw in a coordinated assault, but yeah, fuck it. And that's probably not optimal, but I like coordinated assault. I like the idea of stacking it. As for me, you're gonna roll your eyes, but I wanted to try and make use of this for my character, and I also wanted to try and make it something thematically like what I would want my fighting style to be. I've gone Mio-based Myongist, but with a focus on defensive, and mainly evade dice actually, but a focus on defensive fighting. So, got Energy Cycle for light and charge, I've got Graze the Grass for light and charge, I've got Multi-Slash for draw and light, Dagger Press to gain haste and lower enemy speed, Fleet Edge to gain haste, Concentrated Fire to take advantage of speed, Quick Suppression, because, I don't know, it gains charge and it's good, and it's got an evade die. Savage Mode, because obviously, if I'm going to use Mio's page, I'm going to use Savage Mode. And Will of The Prescript, because obviously, and as for my pages, I obviously have the strongest. I have Thought Gear and Locked Potential. This is me taking something that's really strong and kind of neutering it a bit, I guess, just for the purposes of giving myself something I would really like. I don't know how well this would work. I don't know how well this will work. We're going to find out, but I'm thinking it could work out pretty well, because while most of my bonuses do apply to defensive die, we do still have means to improve offensive die, so I'm not going to be a slouch. I don't think. We'll find out. Once Savage Mode comes into play, once our speed gets up, and once we're making enemies slower, I think we're going to be outpacing people by a country mile, and I think defensive and offensive die are just going to be paying dividends, but we'll see. Lorelei has Kalo's page. I replaced some of the pages to make it a singleton so we could take advantage of Multi-Slash and Will of The Prescript. I am using singleton almost all the time now because the page draw is just amazing, but Once again, I try to lean more into these individual gimmicks than to just have a pre-script singleton deck. But I wanted to throw in Coordinated Assault. She's still... the dogs have gone crazy. We still have Lara Gold, Focus Fire. All of this stuff will contribute to her getting ammunition, which will allow her to make Focus Fire and Summary Judgment stronger. So it should all work out. I don't know if they've changed this or not. Additional supplies, Empowered First Shot, Fervor, Electric Shock. Let me see if I can get something better than Electric Shock. It is good. It's just, I think we could probably get something better. We'll give her Keeping in Stride so that she can sort of fight just that little bit longer if she's taking some hits. Now, Lane, this is something I stole from my Discord, straight up. Someone posted this deck, and I was like, this set of combat pages, and I was like, let me see what I can do with that. I didn't say anything because I was preparing for a recording, and when I get involved with conversations on Discord, I end up delaying my day. So I was like, nope, don't engage, just get on with your next recording. But I did take note of this. I think it was this anyway, Overcome Crisis, Clone, and Rapid Gashes, with the purpose, of course, of making Rapid Gashes practically free, or at least as cheap as it can be. I wonder, though, how light gain's gonna come into things. That does bother me. But I have done something about this, at the very least in my passive attributions. We've got Dark Cloud Blade, which I might get rid of. Don't know if I really need that. I'll play with that. But basically I went for Easygoing Breather in offensive position to make sure that Lane does as much damage as possible, and that the cost of cards is going down even further. I decided to go with Respiration as I feel that will help deal with the potential light issues. But yeah, I honestly built this off of memory, so we'll see how well I've actually done it, but the theory seems solid, so I think it'll work out. And for Asterically, I went for a Zhao page, a Zhao deck with Singleton for the obvious reasons, but Frontal Assault, Moe Slash, Violent Flame, Biji, Fiery Dragon Slash, Will the Prescript, Shiven, Jinir, and Raging Storm Love, because I wanted it. And just focus on fire, Hugging Fire, Sitting on Brushwood, Furious Fire, Rending the Skies, Flaring Brand, and Plumed Escutcheon for as much burn as is physically possible. Now there's something I need to check because I forgot about it. I decided to get rid of Bijir and replace it with Fiery Waltz because that if target gets 4 more burn, inflict 1 burn to all enemies seems useful for the ongoing strategy. Now this has made the light cost of this deck a little bit unbalanced, like really unbalanced. I'm going to get rid of Fiery Dragon Slash and replace it with Extract Fuel. Extra light, HP recovery, makes sense. Now there is something that I've been curious about, ladies and gentlemen. Very curious about, because... let me see if this is actually true. Yes. Okay. I've seen people refer to some passive attributions. I believe it's Health Hauler and Mind Hauler. And I never had any idea what the fuck people were talking about. I was like, what are those even? I've never said anything because I didn't want to look stupid, but I was like, what are these passive attributions? Are they just something I haven't found yet? But it would be weird if people were talking about them so openly because everyone's been so good about not talking about things I haven't seen. And then I realized, I came to a startling realization. I got Valerie, Lila, and Anton's books and didn't get their key pages. None of them. Somehow, I managed to get none of their key pages. And I just remembered now to actually look into this. So, I've been playing the entire game without these passive attributions. I don't know what they're like. I don't know what these key pages are like. We got Valerie's page. Mind Hauler, recover 2 stagger resist on a successful attack. That's clutch as fuck. Okay. I bet everyone was thinking like, what, does Foreman just decide he doesn't want to use the Hauler cards? And I'm like, no, I just didn't know what they were or that they existed. Let's get them. I probably could have made my life a lot easier around this point in the game if I had these fucking pages. We like to have fun. No one likes to have fun more than I do. Health Hauler, recover 2 HP on a successful attack. And finally, Mind Hauler as well. So we've got like 8 uses of Mind Hauler and 4 uses of Health Hauler that I just now have. But yeah, that's a little something you've learned about me today, ladies and gentlemen. I had no idea what those passive attributions were. Truly, had no clue. No idea. People would talk about them and I'm like, what is that? Didn't know. But, embarrassing revelations aside, let's head to the next reception. We're going to follow up on the Red Mist, which I assume there has to be some fucking blue reverberation shenanigans here. I'd be shocked if there weren't. Like, come on. Come on. Come on, what are we playing with here? And if I fail, it's only 1 act, so it'll be pretty quick. so I can quickly see how well or how poorly I'm going to do. Do it.
푸른 해송이 생각보다 빠르게 판을 벌여줬네.
You're the purple tear. You're fucking cool. How many swords is that? 1, 2, 3? At least 3?
다 스승님의 조언 덕분이지.
And you're the you know what? It makes sense that the purple tear would be a mentor. We've got blue and we've got red. I bet Geb is familiar with the purple tear as well. Reverberation Ensemble Tent Camp. Are you the actual big bad?
내가 이곳까지 온 것도 이 좋은 동료들과 함께 할 수 있는 것도 모두 스승님 덕분이야.
낯간지러워라. 얘가 안 하던 말을 다 하네.
스승님도 우리와 함께 할 생각 없어?
She's like, nah, y'all are small fry.
미안하지만 난 음악에는 영 꽝이라.
아쉽네. 스승님에게는 꼭 보답하고 싶거든. 내가 한창 헤매고 있을 때 빛을 보여준 건 스승님뿐이었어.
Yeah, I wonder why she did that.
솔직히 예전에는 정신 나간 미친놈인 줄 알았거든.
Yeah, and now everyone thinks you're a deranged maniac.
어머? 얘가 못하는 말이 없어.
Yeah, no kidding.
그래서 잘 진행하고 있니?
인형사, 핏빛 밤, 늑대의 시간, 어제의 약속, 톱니교단 교주, 8시의 서커스, 브레멘 음악대, 우는 아이, 8인의 셰프 중 한 명까지.
Blood Red Knight, huh? I'm not familiar.
너무 순조롭게 단원을 모았어. 그리고 스승님이 말해준 대로 이들과 함께 도서관에 살찌웠지.
Ah, boy.
빠르게 살찌워서 과한감이 없지 않아 있는 것.
We're very strong now, yes.
나 너무 기대되는 거 있지. 가장 나답게 있을 수 있는 순간이
Uh-huh.
오는 거야.
What does that mean?
사실 외로웠어. 너무 외로웠어.
No one cares, Agalia.
결코 서로를 이해할 수 없다는 믿음에서 비롯한 외로움.
둘은 어릴 때부터 끔찍한 일을 견뎠으니 더 각별했겠지.
맞아. 난 그냥 동생이 살아있어서 안젤리카가 아직 죽지 않아서 사는 줄 알았어. 하지만 안젤리카가 내 곁을 떠났음에도 난 사무치게 외로웠지. 외로우면서도 살고 싶었어.
We've heard this before.
어떤 방식으로도 차마 스스로 삶을 포기할 수 없는 거야. 깨달았지. 그냥 유보했던 거였어. 삶의 의미를 안젤리카에게 떠넘기고 도망치기만 한 거지. 곧 도시를 울릴 연주는 내가 살아갈 수 있는 의미를 찾는 연주이자 내 삶의 증명이 되는 거야.
You know, some people find meaning in their lives through the desire to entertain, to nourish the people around them, to spread joy and happiness. Why don't you do some of that?
더는 우리가 외로울 일 따윈 없는 거야.
I fucking doubt it somehow.
이 우울하고 고독한 도시는 안녕인 거지. 피아니스트처럼 모두가 하나 되어 연주할 수 있어.
I would be a little more concerned about this if I were you, Iori, because if it works, it sounds like you'll be a part of it whether you like it or not.
감동적이네.
Yeah, very touching.
안젤리카를 위한 장송곡. 맞아. 안젤리카가 보여준 아름다운 선율을 도시 곳곳에 흩뿌리기 위해서는 뒤틀림의 힘이 필요하다고 했잖아. 덕분에 멋진 단원들을 모을 수 있었어.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool crew, I have to be honest. I do love the Blue Reverberation as a faction.
자, 스승님도 보도록 해. 이곳에 있는 단원들은 도시에 침식한 인간 따위가 아니야. 버림받거나 손가락질 당하고 소중한 것을 빼앗겨 고통과 슬픔에 몸부림치다가도 그 깊고도 어두운 곳에서 악착같이 기어나와 진정한 자신의 모습으로 변한 자들. 진실한 힘은 더럽고 깊은 절망 속에서만 끄집어낼 수 있으니 이보다 아름다운 게 또 있을까? 그렇게 생각하지 않아?
You don't need strength to survive, you become strong by surviving, isn't that right?
이런 우리라면 다시 한번 그 곡조를 도시 전체에 깊이 새길 수 있을 거야.
네 부푼 마음을 이해 못하는 건 아니지만 아직 끝난 게 아니잖아.
That's true.
제대로 도서관의 빛을 손에 넣어야지.
You have to actually beat us, you know.
아, 맞아. 잠시 어린아이처럼 들떴나 봐. 아직 손에 들어오지도 않았는데 그 빛이 닿을랑말랑해서.
No light for you. You don't deserve it.
이오리, 난 네가 왜 살아가는지 궁금해.
An interesting, if personal question.
당신이 살아가는 이유는 진작에 없어졌잖아. 너야말로 누구보다 외로울 텐데. 그런데도 우리와 함께하지 않겠다고 했지.
It's true, I guess.
말이 심하네 꼬맹이. 나도 살아갈 이유 하나 정도는 있거든.
The understandable reaction to that would be, hey, fuck off.
스승님은 모든 걸 안다는 게 사실일까?
Of course it isn't.
나에게 찾아와서 우리가 연주할 수 있도록 도와준 건 정말 감사하고 있어. 정말 순수한 뜻으로 날 가엾게 여겨 도와주는 줄 알았거든. 하지만 우리 마음속 그 사람은 그렇지 않다고 아우성이어서 말이야.
마음속의 사람?
Interesting.
세상에서 들어본 적 없는 아름답고 청아한 목소리로 나에게 이야기를 해주거든. 이오리, 그 말이 사실일까?
Huh. Not calling her mentor anymore, are you?
그렇다면 대체 우리 스승님은 무슨 의도로 나를 도와주는 걸까?
글쎄, 정말 왜일까?
I'd be careful, Argalia. She is a color as well, you know.
널 보면 내 아들이 생각나서 그런 걸까?
뭐?
I don't get the joke.
아, 이오리, 자꾸 눈물 나게 하지 마. 이 아들은 40년도 더 전에 돼졌잖아.
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean things can't remind her of him.
도와주는 진짜 이유가 뭐야?
That's a cool tone shift, though. I appreciate that.
얼빵하고 순진한 줄만 알았는데 친구 사귀고 머리 좀 컸나 보네. 내가 원하는 곳에 가려면 너를 도와야 했어.
Interesting. Did she perchance use him to fatten up the library so that she could get something from it?
가려는 곳이 있다는 거지? 어디를 그렇게 가고 싶어서 이렇게 친절히 대하는 걸까? 차원을 넘나들며 어디든 갈 수 있고 무엇이든 알 수 있는 당신이.
Jump between dimensions. Where does it end?
꼬맹이, 이 힘은 그렇게 날로 먹을 수 있는 게 아니야.
Of course not.
이 정도면 됐어. 여기까지만 살아줘, 이오리.
Okay.
어차피 내가 이럴 거 알았잖아.
I assume she did, yes.
이제 모든 걸 아는 스승님은 과연 어떻게 할까?
But if you knew that she knew you were going to do this, you seem strangely confident regardless.
결계를 두텁게 쳐서 아무리 당신이라도 쉽게 나가지는 못할 겁니다.
I suppose this would present an issue for an attempt to... Who the fuck are you? I don't think I don't see you there. I don't see the crying children, though. Are you the crying children? Got the hands over the eyes and mouth and ears. That would be the symbolism.
오르간.
Pipe organ.
당신이 열심히 굴린 머리는 생각 톱니에 비하면 한참 모자랐어요.
Thought gears.
하프.
Up. Right, these are... I get it now.
도망치기 전에 팔다리부터 부러뜨려 줄까?
비올라.
소중한 것을 잃은 당신은 이런 노래를 이해할 수 있겠죠.
첼로.
딸기집에 절인 뱀 공연은 어떨까요? 과욕이 팡팡 터질 겁니다.
I missed you, Oswald.
클라리넷.
Sure. What instrument are they gonna be?
홀은, 튜바, 트롬본.
Nice detail that they actually each get their own instrument.
너의 핏줄은 무슨 맛일까?
You're Elena. Well, I'll be.
제일 바이올린.
Huh.
날로 먹으면 곤란하다고. 핏줄을 뽑아주면 파스타로 만들어주지. 아, 소스는 로제가 좋겠어.
I do appreciate the fact that while Greta may be a horrifying brutish monster who eats people, she does at least seem to take cooking seriously, you know? It's not just like, oh, don't just eat raw, I'll make a fucking meal out of it, dude. Percussion.
살점가뼈는 조금 남겨주게. 인형놀이를 마저 하고 싶으니.
So we've got the ensemble. When do we get to receive them?
제이 바이올린.
이효리, 우린 이제 당신이 필요 없어.
Uh-huh.
재밌네, 뭐. 너에게는 짧았지만 나에게는 길고 귀중한 시간이었어.
Suppose so.
제발 뚱딴지 같은 소리 하지 마.
Look at this nice group photo they've got going.
난 이만 갈 테니까.
You sly bitch! Oh god, alright, we're doing this.
아르갈리아님, 초대장이에요.
Yup, I think he knew that as well.
어서 먹어.
이효리, 하나만 물어볼게.
I'm pretty sure Galia knew she had the invitation.
엔젤라, 손님을 받도록 해.
넌 정말 그 사람의 아름다운 목소리가
Only you can hear it. You're fucking crazy, bro. You're fucking mental.
그래서 뒤틀림을 모으고 있었군.
Yeah.
그 미친 짓을 하던 이유도 이제 좀 알겠네.
It's not good.
왜 그런 표정이야? 걸리는 거라도 있어?
저들은 도서관의 빛을 노린다고 했지.
Which does make everything a considerable problem.
우리가 가고자 하는 목표와 같다는 이야기네.
Which means we're going to have to deal with them.
그런 셈이지. 빼앗길 것 같아 두려워?
아니, 도서관에서의 접대는 너와 다른 사서들이 잘해주고 있으니까
I wouldn't.
믿고 있기도 하고.
I wouldn't have faith in us. My performance is inconsistent at best.
하지만 아예 두렵지 않다고 하면 거짓이겠지.
그거 우리를 못 믿겠다는 뜻 아닌가?
Yeah.
틀려. 무언가 달라.
I mean, she's right. There is something different about the reverberation.
네가 달라지긴 했지. 전에는 알사가 온다고 으름장을 놓아도 기세등등했잖아. 물론 그 전에도 항상 그랬고.
그러게 어째서일까? 여태껏 찾아온 손님들은 막연했어. 책을 가지고 돌아가겠다는 목적만이 있었지.
Yeah, and this is different.
그것도 다른 곳에 조직의 우두머리나 협회 등 자신보다 위의 사람에게 넘기기 위함이었어. 물론 자신의 행복을 위해서라는 건 기본 전제였지만. 하지만 저들은 달라.
The ensemble.
확실한 목표가 있어. 그리고 그 목표는 나와 같지.
Well, we're about to get Iori's book. Also, Jesus Christ, we're fighting the purple tear. We're actually fighting a color.
남을 위해 움직이는 녀석들과 오로지 자신을 위해 움직이는 녀석들의 차이는 커.
It's true.
그래서 여태껏 빼앗길 걱정 따위 해본 적이 없었어. 하지만 지금은 다르잖아?
Yeah.
요컨대 힘의 강함과는 상관없이 너와 같은 목표를 노리기 때문이라는 거지?
They also might be too strong.
그래. 덕분에 빼앗길 위험까지 걱정하게 되네.
And we don't know what powers they have. Maybe they could just decide to go in the library. We don't know. The powers of the library itself are pretty unprecedented in this world.
나도 순간 어떻게 되는 줄 알았네.
Yeah, no kidding. Did you want to come here, or was this just a convenient escape?
나이를 이렇게 먹었는데 가슴 떨리는 건 여전하단 말이야. 그나저나 내 방식과는 다르게 이곳은 꽤 깔끔하네.
You know, we're classy.
환영합니다, 손님.
도서관관 이 명성은 자자하니 소개는 넘어가자. 넌 너머로 상황을 봤을 테니 대충 어떻게 굴러가는지는 알지?
그런 것도 알고 있네.
Everyone's rather knowledgeable, except me.
도서관을 보아하니 괜히 내가 걱정할 필요는 없었구나.
Ah.
너도 착실히 인간에 가까워지고 있는 것 같고.
How the fuck do you know about this?
이것도 애송이가 빠르게 판을 벌인 덕이겠지?
그럼 나를 돕는 이유는?
너를 돕다니?
도서관이 착실히 성장할 수 있도록 도와준 거잖아. 내가 틀려?
Technically.
난 그저 푸른 애송이를 내버려 둘 수 없었을 뿐이야.
푸른 또라이와 그 친구들이 도서관의 힘을 얻을 수 없도록 하라는 거네?
그건 네가 생각하고 싶은 대로 생각해. 그리고 나에게서 책을 추출해.
I imagine.
꽤 도움이 될 거야.
I fucking imagine.
나도 내 나름대로 아는 정보가 많으니까.
I imagine.
그냥 죽여달라는 말을 태연히 하다니. 특색은 다들 맛이 갔나 봐.
Yes.
설마 나도 전력으로 상대할 거야. 나조차 꺾지 못한다면 내 방식대로 도서관을 부숴줄게.
Oh, brilliant.
인간에 상당히 가까워진 너는 완전히 죽일 수 없지만 여러 방법으로 망가뜨릴 수 있을 것 같거든.
Yeah, but why?
무슨 말인지 알겠어. 이제 헛소리는 그만하고 들어가지?
Ha.
수많은 지식을 모으는 도서관에서 기억을 지우고 싶어하는 존재라.
The irony.
이런 아이러니도 없겠지.
Indeed.
책 찾는 거나 집중해.
매정하기는. 그래도 어쩌겠어. 관장님의 말을 따라야지. 아, 한 가지만 더.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
이런, 가버렸네.
A kid here?
그 녀석에 관해 이야기를 좀 듣고 싶었는데 그때만 해도 꽤 불안해 보였는데 말이지.
Uh-huh.
그래도 도서관이 이렇게까지 커지는데 이바지한 건 푸른 애송이뿐만 아니라
Uh-huh.
그 녀석도 한몫한 거겠지.
Everyone needs to stop taking such long pauses because I think they've stopped talking.
그래, 도서관이 얼마나 대단한 곳인지 한번 볼까?
I think I'm gonna have a bad time. The purple tier. Floors available, 3. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to set up for this actually carefully. At the start of each scene, exhaust, yeah. When a die this character plays rolls a minimum value, re-roll it. Activates once per die. When HP drops to 350, forcefully end the act and move to another floor. HP cannot drop below 350 before this occurs. Interesting. Yeah, Dimension Walker, okay. At a regular interval, change the stance to one of the following: Slash, Pierce, Blunt, and Guard. After changing stances, dice of the type representing the current stance gain +1 power for the scene. I'm sure she must have tough cards, because this doesn't seem too overpowered right now, but I might have to leave and set up another floor, because I don't think I really set myself up for this yet, so I'll be back. I need to spin the wheel 2 more times. Yes, I do. Yes, that's how we do this. Okay. Right, that's what I'll do. Welcome back to the wheel. I'm going to speed this up for the purposes of, you know, we're getting on with shit. But here's for the second floor that we're going to use for this reception. Who's it going to be? Philosophy. Good. We got a bit of power behind us then. Very good. So, we're using General Works, Philosophy, and one more. Who have we got? If it's a duplicate, then I'll just spin again. Oh, don't even. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be just fine. Alright, so General Works, we start them off easy. Then we got Philosophy, and then we hit them with Technological Sciences. Of course, they might swap to either Philosophy or Technological Sciences as part of their effects, so we need to build both of them. But now we know what we're dealing with. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that took fucking ages because I had to build 2 floors. Bearing in mind, I already have a floor using a bunch of our stuff, so I had to use what was left and really look through it to give the rest of our floors a bunch of stuff that will work, because I don't know how strong the purple tier is going to be, and I need to make sure we're operating as best we can. I've done my best. I've done my best, but luckily, one of the floors selected was philosophy, so Bina's set was pretty much already taken care of. There wasn't much I had to do. So acrobatic, empowered first shot, a fighter that never retreats, and heavy-hired forte to try and do as much as possible as quickly as possible. Just work them down straight away. Bina's quite good at that. Providence has Bayard's page. I believe this is near enough the same as it was before. Grit, Mirage, Reaction Force, and Mind Hauler. Seems useful for this, really, all things considered. For the potential things. Because Porcus has Irina's page, this will either work or it won't. You know, just... It will have some value, I'm sure. I got rid of something, and I think I got rid of one of the other cards, I don't remember what, and replaced it with Insurance Coverage so that we got more light, because it's probably going to be more helpful. We do need more light. So, you know, seems logical. Lamarcus has Nikolai's page for the buffs and such, and Maelstar has Rudolph's page with a real focus on just trying to stagger the opponent as hard and quickly as possible. Mind Crush, Mind Whip, Coordinated Assault, bunch of energy gathering shit, Singleton for extra card draw and light gain, Mind Hauler to recover the stagger resist that they'll be inflicting on themselves each time, Fervor for the power and remembrance because, well, if things go really wrong, they'll be able to fight harder. Technological Sciences, Yesod is using Esther's page and Melissio's deck, same old, same old. Zaru is running the shit that we love, pretty standard, with Loosen Up, Steel Knuckles, Phrenesia for a little bit more survivability, a load of Binding Arms and Field Mods to try and lower costs, because that seems like it'll be helpful, Puppet Skeleton, Singular Strike, and Offensive Position, going straight for it. Big hits all the time. Lily is running a Night Owl's page, Singleton Pierce, a bastardization of what I've been given, but I focused her a bit more on survival rather than dealing outright damage, so if things are getting bad, she might be able to throw out some one-sided attacks and get her health back up, and in the course of general combat, any clash she wins, she'll gain some health back, and she gets health back at the end of the turn. So, she might be able to be a bit clutch. Now, Lily, I've actually gone into with a strategy. As little as it may seem like it, I've gone Singleton Thumb. I've set Lily up, Lion's Fist, Puppet Skeleton, Acrobatics, so loads of blunt gain and ranged attack damage. I've tried to focus on more blunt ranged attacks, but like some of the only ones we've got are in here, for instance, with Juggling, for instance, but it's single use, and I don't think... Yeah, if we had access to Mio's page, that could have worked a bit better. Let me just have a look at this. Rabbit Team soldiers do gain sufficient ammo. But ammo supply is really handy. No, I'm going to keep this as is, but I fully accept that there might be a better way to run this. But essentially what I want to do with Lily is give her the Abno page Chained Wrath. What am I saying? Blunt dice gain 1 to 3 power and speed is fixed at 1. Well, if she's a ranged attacker and most of her ranged dice do in fact have blunt, you've got pinpoint shot, shock round, suppressing shot and stuff, I'm thinking she could do quite a bit of damage. At the very least, pinpoint shot will be able to intercept anything. I guess its plus speed is 6 or higher, all dice gain power will be ruined, but it's made up for in other ways to have the strategy work out the way it does. And if she's under attack, then, you know, like bayonet combat, for instance, will perform way better. And puppet blockade, for instance, will punch way above its weight. It's an idea. I don't know if it's a good one, it's just an idea. And for Kota, I went Rose's page, and basically went for a deck which is the typical Warp Corp style of combat, which is building charge and spending it, but tried to lean into it a little bit more with the passive attributions by throwing in triple R suits so it can go up to 20. 11 or more charge gains haste, spending charge gains strength, gain health back on successful attacks, and we're running, obviously, Rip Space and Ripple so that she can throw out big hits, or they can throw out big hits and potentially do a lot of damage. I don't have a lot of confidence in this one, I figured I'd try it out, but we're there now. I haven't changed General Works at all. Let me make sure I haven't actually stolen any of their passive attributions, because that would be a costly mistake. I'm pretty sure Roland doesn't have any spaces available. I think we went through this. Let me just check. Why is there we go. Let me just check to make sure. Okay, yeah. They've got everything they need. All right. Okay, so I haven't accidentally stolen anyone's passives. That's good. All right, after an hour and 30 minutes, that's how long this recording has been, because I had to build the General Works deck to begin with. Let's actually do the fight, shall we? Jesus Christ. It's been a while. Let's actually play the video game. Excited. Let's go. All right. So we're going to start with general works because that's how the wheel decided it and that's how it will get set up. And then the purple tier will choose who she wants to fight next and we'll go from there, I suppose. Wait a minute. I don't know if she chooses the floor or if we choose the floor. If we choose the floor, then it'll be philosophy next. If we don't choose the floor, then we're in trouble. We'll find out. There are things we need to find out. I wonder if this will be a melee fight, but we don't have an emotional investment in this character. Stay still and don't peep a word. Ha. Yeah, Roland, I feel it. Alright, well, she's fast. Snake Slit. Boost slash dice power by 2. Oh, we're gonna get some slash boosts. I think we're gonna get some slash boosts. Violet Blade. Power affects this die times 2. Slash dice power plus 2. Deal 50% additional attack. Okay, Violet Blade has a lot of power. Fiery Waltz wouldn't be enough. But I'm the only other person who can intercept that. That's 515 with, power effects this die times 2. Plus 4, plus 6. So that's actually 11 to 21. I have some decent stuff. I don't know if it's quite that good, though, to contend with that, really. So if we want to win, we have to compete hard, and we're also going to need to do a lot of one-sided attacks. Go for it and try Fiery Waltz. I believe in you, and you're probably going to take hits in return, so use Extract Fuel afterwards. Roland, for now, just Autonomous Rush and hold your other shit back. Let's see how this goes. Unsurprisingly, that didn't work well for me, but I did do a lot of damage. Unsurprisingly, that didn't go well for me, but that's it. It just didn't go well for me. You took Sunburn. Oh boy. Oh boy, you're really strong. You're very strong. It's a slight problem. It is a slight problem. We're gonna need to build ourselves up quickly. She's on second emotion. She's now switched to... Still in slashing stance. Defensive die have gone up. She's bleeding a lot, though. Violet Blade, huh? I mean, if anything's gonna contend it, it's Janir, isn't it? Let's be real. Will of the Prescript. Because that should play into my skills relatively well. And then multi-slash that. Violet Blade as well. That seems like your best bet for dealing with that, I gotta be honest. And then hit that. Just multi-slash again, keep saving your stuff. Do that and try and keep the burn going. Lane, it's your time to start doing some serious damage. And Clone as well, because why not? We'll see how this goes, I suppose. Good, that works perfectly. Good, perfect, good damage. That did not surprise me in the slightest. That went fine. Oh yes. Big hit, fuck you, and furthermore, fuck off. No chance. Okay. No, that's risky. Fuck it. More strength for everyone. We're not fucking around and neither is she. Blunt power up blunting stance. Yeah, she's using blunt attacks now. Deal 2 bonus stagger damage on blunt hits for this scene. All of her blunt hits will do extra stagger. I could go savage mode, and I could use it to, ironically enough, blunt the damage from strike down and keep it away from Asterically. Oh, that's Grey Serpent. I could keep it away from Lorelei, perhaps, but does Lorelei even need my help on this one? Probably, yeah. My character will probably die, but if I can eat some of these hits, that will help us. Then again, she's not got that effect where all of her bonuses are +2. And she's paralyzed. And disarmed. You know what? Maybe instead of just committing to dying, maybe I should try and fight her. A concentrated fire. And I'll go savage mode because that will make things better for me. Straight up. I say, rapid gashes again. It's funny. It's a funny card. It's for funny. La Rigole could actually help us quite a bit. Just focus on burst damaging as much as we can. Yeah, let's do some fucking burst damage. Let's just go. Let's just go. Smoke prick. You can blunt the damage you're gonna take. Smoke smash, get more smoke. And then multi-slash to just, you know, get your stuff back. See how this goes. That worked out. That worked out very well, actually. I also blade unlocked at the same time as using savage mode, so I should start fighting a bit better. Oh, fuck. We're about to stagger her, though. She's pretty close to being staggered. Oh, boy. That worked out. Good. Big good. Oh, yeah. One hit will now stagger her. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, neat. It actually changes my appearance. That's really cool, actually. I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the skin that Lane made, but that's a nice touch. Savage mode. I've got 2+ to dice power. I'm also strengthened. I've also got the speed bonuses. Duel. I can choose what the first engagement is going to be, so I choose that. Don't want to be too cocky, but theoretically, this round is already over. Boom, there it is. And now she's going to leave. But not before we smack the crap out of her first. She's pretty damn cool, though, it must be said. Unfortunately, all of the debuffs we put on her will go away, which is a shame. Took a fair bit of damage there. And she's gone. Oh no, she decides. Guys, I'm so sorry. You're all fucking dead because I didn't give you any dex whatsoever. And your HP's all at 30. And you don't have enough... I mean, with duel, actually, you really don't. But I was going to say, you don't have enough die to land a sneaky attack anyway. Well then. I don't know. Ooh! Oh! You're alive though. Now you're not. Oh! Oh, you did your best. Oh god. You're pretty good. It's been a long time since I got so much pressure in a fight. Yeah, about that. Oh, a hit. Yeah, fuck you. I don't know. I don't know. You. Yeah, elation. The question is, do I get to pick the next engagement? Mass individual, huh? I don't know. Do your best. That's literally the best you've got. Oh boy. Oh! You're alive? Now you're not. Not the worms! Was that really your best? No, it wasn't even close. Can we go back to general works now? Yes. Thank you. You can't do that dimension hopping again. However, she is pulling out some big stuff now, it must be said. Power effects to die ×2, yeah, so slashing stance is a bad one. It's a really bad one for us. Really annoying that she did that, actually, the whole dimension hopping thing, because it completely ruined my, you know, my shtick. I just got all of my fucking buffs together, and then she took them away. And I want you to focus on inflicting burn. Let's get back on that front. Okay, see how it goes. Good. That could have gone worse, to be honest. That did go pretty badly. So did that. Yeah, it's not a good scene. Yeah, it's a pretty bad scene, actually. Probably should have swapped to another floor. Flick that burn, it's good. Oh, God, Roland, you're straight up dead. Roland's gotten a lot softer. Blood. Me. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. Oh, good, using Mirage Storm. Fucking amazing. Oh, that's what I like. So, you're gaining 2 strength. Do you have coordinated... Okay, so Lorelei could potentially help someone with this. It is an excuse to do a fuck ton of damage this turn, it must be said. Use reload and multi-slash to set up for next scene. Okay, let's see how this goes. We mostly did okay. We did much worse on that one. Yes, we did. That's good. I'm doing damage, but I'm also dying. I'm dying from bleed. Lorelei just died from bleed. That's big burn. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm dead this turn because of bleeding. Yes. Then there's nothing else for it. Asterically. Go. Why can't I use that? I have enough energy. Oh, I need 20 charge. God fucking damn it. Yeah, that's right. My main hope is to just have Asterically hit her as hard as he physically can. Big hit. I realize it's too late now, but the smartest thing to have done with Net's Explore actually would have been to not clash with her die at all, because she basically used Net's Explore to get herself up to emotion level 100. Which, jumped her power up significantly. The only way I would survive is if, Ast intercepted that attack instead, but that doesn't seem worth it. I am strong, but I'm not strong enough to warrant wasting fervent beats. We'd be better off putting this in Ast's hands than mine. I think concentrated fire. Yeah, waste duel. There we go. That's all I needed to do. Big hit. Come on, Rickley, you can do it. Her stagger is so fucking low. 1 or 2 big hits will put her out. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot to play with. Oh, you don't have enough power for it. Oh, light, sorry. And you won't survive another scene. I highly doubt it. Wait a minute, she's using 2 snake slits, which means she's gaining +4 on slash. Oh no. I don't know, Rickley, you got no other choices, no other options. You came close though. Yeah. He did his best. To be fair, this track is such a bop that I don't mind. Indeed, I know of you as well. Well, it's no surprise that you're here. Goddamn. Hit them as hard as you can. We can end this scene, potentially. That just in case things don't work out. That's fine the way it is. Go for it. There we go, that's good. And she's taking damage. It's fine. It's completely... You're dying as you swing. That was tough. I'm curious to see what memories you've yielded. Yes, indeed. As am I, in fact. We just got a very powerful book, I think. Yep. Flora of Art got absolutely decimated. Did they get anything for their efforts? Fuck no. Why would they? What about us? Nope. We fought hard, though. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Purple Tear taken care of. Tricky. Very tricky.
보라 눈물. 특색의 이름이지. 그에 맞게 꽤 강했던 것 같아.
She was indeed quite competent, yes. Yes, she was.
차원을 넘나들 수 있는 능력.
It's quite a thing.
보라 눈물은 책에 욕심이 있는 것 같지 않았어.
Nope.
이곳으로 온 목적도 푸른 잔향 일당에게 당하고 싶지 않아서고.
Pretty much.
살기 위해 이런 곳으로 도망칠 정도면 죽지 않기 위해 다른 방법을 찾을 수 있었을 텐데. 보라 눈물은 끝까지 남아서 싸우다가 책이 됐어.
And now we have two colors.
자신을 책으로 만들라는 의미심장한 말을 한 이유는 대체 뭘까?
잔향 악단에게 당하고 싶지 않아서 라는 건 표면적인 이유일 수도 있어. 보라 눈물이 진짜 무슨 생각으로 들어왔는지는 아무도 모르겠지.
That's true. We'll literally find out why, won't we?
그리고 아까도 말했잖아. 그 힘은 만능이 아닐 수도 있다는 것. 분명 나가지 못할 이유가 있었을걸. 가령 이것도 무언가에 결계가 찾아 있다거나.
We don't fully understand how the library works.
결계. 지금까지 초대를 받고 이곳에 온 손님 중 그 누구도 보라 눈물처럼 끝까지 여유롭지는 못했어.
모든 걸 알 것 같은 녀석이랬으니 자신의 미래쯤은 알고 있었을지도.
It's possible.
도서관에 대한 것도 알고 있을까?
Possibly. Everything's possible. She literally broke most of the rules that we're aware of, so who the fuck knows?
그건 몰라. 도서관에 관한 걸 알고 있다 해도 이제는 책이 되어서 보라 눈물이 달리 할 수 있는 일도 없고 말이야.
그래, 네 말이 맞아.
최근 꽤 불안해하는 모습을 보이는 것 같네.
I am too.
사람이 되어가는 과정이라고 볼 수 있겠지.
그래도 사람이란 게 마음이 불안할수록 더 단단히 채비를 하잖아. 그런 거지. 이번 일을 기회로 더 깊게 생각해 볼 수도 있고.
That might be a good idea.
성장할 수 있다는 거지. 됐어. 너희도 특색을 상대하느라 고생 많았어.
Yeah, she kicked the fuck out of him. And me as well.
강한 녀석들이 올수록 도서관이 더 빠르게 커진다는 건 알겠는데 저런 녀석들이 두세 번 더 왔다가는 사서들도 도서관도 거덜나겠어?
Yes.
그래도 매번 잘 해결해 주잖아. 롤랑 너도 사서도 고마워. 책 정리만 좀 해줘.
Make sure you sort the book. I'm surprised that wasn't the final book Bina needed for the next level, but okay. In fact, that was not the book anyone needed. Although I haven't obtained the book yet, have I? Realize. Oh no, I have the book, I just have the pages. Wow, there's a lot of abilities here. Let's have a look. Luckily, I can burn this page as much as I like. So that'll help. Let's see what the fuck we're dealing with. Speed 3. Manipulator of odds. When a die this character plays rolls minimum value, re-roll it. Activates once per die. Can assume one of the 4 stances. A different deck can be set up for each stance. At the start of the act, a random stance is selected. The stance can be changed by playing light. You can set up multiple decks. She has Mirage Storm. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just gonna burn that a couple more times to make sure we've got all of the relevant combat pages. What if you put Myongest on her? Venomous Fangs. Serpentine Barrier. I didn't even see... Oh, excuse me. I didn't even see some of these attacks. I'm gonna burn it one more time. Although I can effectively do that as many times as I like. So I will have all the pages. I just don't want another Anton and Valerie situation, okay? I want to make sure we have all the fucking cards. Interesting. And we have the last reception of Star of the Sea to do as well. God, it's been a while. I missed you, babe. Yeah, Purple Tear. Yeah. Yeah. And we have all of her attacks. And you can set up the different decks. Oh boy. Okay. Light management seems like it will be important. Because you pay lights to change stances. Interesting. Okay, that seems a bit more than I can realistically handle, but I suppose if I do figure it out, that'll be quite powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's time to spin the wheel, because we've got another act, another reception to do. It's a single act reception, yeah, as well. Probably another boss fight, probably requiring multiple floors. I'll deal with it, as and when. Let's go spin the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, time to spin the wheel once again to determine who will be the floor to fight next time. Hopefully it's not general works or languages, but I feel like I can say that every single time and it will just be those two. Let's spin, see what we get. Give me something spicy, someone we haven't seen much, please. Swear to God, do not do... Ah, of course it's religion. The two weakest floors have been selected. Fucking brilliant. Religion is the winner. Okay, we're using religion then. I should say once again, it's only the weakest floors at the moment because they don't have their ego. They had their ego, I'm sure they're very strong, maybe even the strongest, but as it stands, they don't have all of the tools available to them. And the only reason Bina isn't counted amongst that list is because they have Bina, who is quite powerful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have, for this floor, because it seems the most appropriate, especially for Blockmer himself, used a deck submitted on my Discord because it looks really good, submitted by KN. It has been affectionately referred to as an immortality deck, purely due to the defensive focus. How well this works, who knows, we'll see. But this is the deck. It's Graze the Grass, Energy Conversion twice, Absorb Impact twice, Ready Up, Sturdy Defense, and the Ajat. Now, I'm not entirely sure. The idea is to get a lot of charge and then use it and gain it every turn, keeping it above 11. It's a lot of protection for basically free. On passive attributions, we have Triple R Suit for 20 charge, Bionic Charge Synchronized Hull, Force Field, Charge Shield, and Keeping in Stride. Presumably this will be able to help Blockmer live forever, and then obviously his blocks will actually do quite a lot to his opponents. That's the plan anyway. Alexio's still running Barda's page. I know it's probably not good, especially now, but I gotta be honest, I don't care. I just like it. I just like Devastating Thrash. Hotshot has Kalo's page because it works for them. Weber has Bayard's page because they asked for the appearance, and I'll be damned if I'm not going to see Pinpoint Breakthrough's animation at least once. At least once. And Jijan has Nikolai's page because the buffs are useful. We got one more reception to do and Star of the City will be over. And it's a follow-up, apparently, from the index. So that'll be interesting. It's a one-act fight. God knows what it's going to be. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We'll probably need to make more floors. You know, I forgot about Yan. I really did.
오른쪽으로 14걸음. 왼쪽으로 23걸음. 계단이 있네. 이 계단은 어디까지 이어진 거지? 소리가 점점 커지고 있어. 밝진 않지만 빛도 보이고. 정말 들어가도 괜찮은 걸까?
It's what you've been told to do. Also, you don't even like the prescript index thing anyway, so what do you care?
들어가는 수밖에 없겠지. 뭐지?
이 거대한 기계 장치들은
Hello, person.
어서 오세요. 어서 오세요. 이곳까지 오느라 지치셨을 텐데. 어서 들어와서 몸이라도 추스리세요.
There's going to be a long cutscene.
당신은
전 이곳의 방직자예요.
Weaver.
오랜만에 이곳에 손님이 찾아오니 무척 반갑네요. 자자, 멀뚱히 서 있지 마시고.
아하.
방직자?
네, 그렇답니다. 너도 지령의 초대를 받고 온 거죠?
I fucking hope so.
그걸 어떻게...
이곳은 지령의 초대가 아니면 너 같은 사람들이 찾아올 수 없는 곳이거든요.
Makes sense.
초대를 받고 이곳에 오는 사람은 정말 드물답니다.
Yeah, we'll see how honored that they should feel about themselves in this situation given the circumstances. Yeah.
이 장소가 지령과 관련이 있나요?
네, 아주 밀접한 관련이 있죠. 이곳은 지령이 태어나는 곳이니까요.
Interesting.
지령이 태어난다고요?
Or it could be a turn of phrase, Yan.
듣고 싶은 이야기가 많아 보이는 얼굴이네요. 아, 다행이에요. 저도 굉장히 심심했는데. 우선 어디 앉는 게 좋을 것 같아요. 이야기가 길어질 테니까요. 자, 여기 앉으시고.
Of course, it's going to be a long story.
차가 없어서 미안해요. 따뜻한 물이 안 나와서. 아, 인사가 늦었네요. 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 대행자인가요? 전령인가요? 제 이름은 모이라이랍니다.
Moile.
잠시만. 하나씩 천천히 말씀하세요.
He's none too bright, you see.
우선 전 얀 비스모크.
Ah.
전령이에요. 아직 한 달도 안 됐고요.
얀, 전령이시군요.
And he was a good boy, according to Gloria.
네, 말도 안 되는 잔혹한 명령으로 가득한 지령을 전달했어요.
이해합니다. 지령은 잔인하죠. 그 뜻을 헤아리기 힘든 난해함에 죽기도 하고요.
Yeah.
그 때문에 지령을 받은 사람의 원망과 절규를 들어야 했어요. 당신이 그 말도 안 되는 지령을 만든 건가요?
무섭다. 그렇게 보지 말아주세요.
What's the answer to that question?
너가 듣고 싶은 대답부터 말해주자면 전 지령의 내용을 만들지 않아요. 이 물레와 배틀을 지킬 뿐이죠.
Right.
네? 그럼 지령이 태어난다는 건
Huh.
이 소리가 들려요? 발끝부터 가슴까지 닿을 울림이 느껴지지 않으시나요?
I didn't become a Let's Player and start a channel just to have characters start talking about bosoms. Shame on you. Shame on you. This is a classy show. Bosoms.
미세하게 흔들리는 건 느껴져요. 하지만 이게 무슨 상관이라는 거죠? 그저 진동일 뿐인데요.
There's a small vibration in your bosoms.
틀려요. 그런 단순한 진동이 아니랍니다.
It's a big tremor.
이 진동은 바로 도시의 심장 박동이에요.
Oh god.
난수적인 진동수로 떨고 있죠.
That's not how hearts work.
이 진동이 추를 움직이면 전 물레를 돌리면서 실을 뽑아요. 말로 설명하면 어렵겠죠? 자, 가까이 와서 보세요. 마침 새로운 지령이 태어나고 있네요.
Why do I worry that your turn of phrase is more literal than I'm interpreting it as being?
뽑은 실 위에 추가 흔들리며 의미를 새긴답니다.
의미라뇨? 그냥 난잡한 문이잖아요.
처음에는 그렇게 보일 수 있어요. 이건 도시의 언어니까요. 모르는 게 당연하죠.
도시의 언어? 아직 발견하지 못한 언어가 더 있다는 건가요?
사람들이 쓰는 언어와는 다르죠. 다르고 말고요. 그도 그럴게. 저도 전혀 모르겠는거려. 하지만 곧 저희도 알 수 있을 거예요. 이곳에는 57개의 물레가 있죠.
That's a lot of wheels.
전 그 물레에서 뽑은 실타래를 배틀에 놓고 찬을 짤 뿐이에요. 조금만 기다려주세요.
Uh-huh.
보세요. 지령이 하나 만들어졌어요.
Okay.
그럴 리가. 채원에게 삼거리에서 손을 7번 흔드는 사람을 만나면 그자의 집까지 따라가라.
Oh god, I remember this one.
정말 지령이야.
That's a prescript.
자, 그렇게 멍 때릴 시간 없어요. 이 지령을 전령분께 보내야겠죠? 우선 이 도장을 찍고 어디 보자. N L 다음 N9201
Aha.
찾았다. N9201 파이프를 찾았어요. 여기에 지령을 말아서 넣는 거예요. 그럼 지령은 파이프를 따라 지상으로 가죠.
All the way to the surface.
이게 지령의 정체라고? 말도 안 돼. 이블레, 배틀, 파이프까지. 대체 누가 만든 건데?
아, 잘 모르겠네요. 저도 지령을 따라 이 일을 하게 된 거라서요. 아, 이곳에 선배 방직제가 있긴 했는데 그분도 지령을 받고 다른 곳으로 가버리셨어요.
Ah.
지령에 의문을 품은 적은 없어?
딱히요. 이 일 말고 달리 할 것도 없고요.
With nothing but time, surely you would question it.
그냥 마구잡이로 만들어지는 글 따위에 얼마나 많은 사람이 죽은 줄 알아? 여기서 모든 지령이 만들어졌다면 적어도 잔인하지 않게 바꿔줄 수도 있었잖아.
하지만 전 여기서 지령을 만들고 보내라는 지령을 받았는거려.
And there we precisely see the problem.
이 지령을 어기면 전 지령에게 죽을 거예요.
무슨 소리야? 지령은 네가 없으면 보내지지도 않잖아.
That's a good point. You could just be like, don't kill me, and then they won't kill you, and then everything's fine.
다른 둥지 어딘가에 저와 같은 방직제가 또 있으면 어떡해요?
Good point, you don't know.
설마 그 많은 도시의 지령을 저 혼자 보낸다고 생각하신 건 아니죠?
대체 그럼 그 지령의 내용은 누가 만들고 있는 건데?
제 생각에는 이 도시 같아요.
Is it truly the city itself, though?
아까도 말했지만 실의 문양을 새기는 추는 도시의 진동으로 움직이거든요.
I don't buy it.
지상에서 바쁘게 움직이는 사람들의 발걸음, 공사 현장의 떨림, 누군가 바닥에 넘어지며 만드는 진동, 비명 소리의 울림. 도시에서 일어나는 모든 일이 모여 진동을 만들고 그 진동은 추를 움직이죠.
So it is random then.
지금 우리가 말하는 소리까지도요.
Then stop talking.
결국 도시 사람은 도시에서 벗어날 수 없는 거예요.
I mean, we could if you just stopped doing it. You could trash this place and we're done.
도시 사람이 하는 일은 도시의 일. 도시의 의지를 도시 사람이 대변하고 있는 셈이죠.
This is dumb and you're dumb.
우리가 한 모든 잔인한 일이 도시의 의지였다고? 도시는 왜 그렇게 잔인해야만 했는데?
사람들이 잔인하니까요.
Yeah, I get the morality here, but in practice it makes no fucking sense. Because you punched someone, that caused a prescript to be made that said punch someone else. I'm like, no, shut up. It's random vibrations.
도시는 사람이 만들었고 그 사람이란 존재가 잔인하기 때문에 이 도시는 닮을 수밖에 없는 거예요. 날 때부터 그런 존재였으니.
엉망진창이네. 사람이 도시를 만들었는데 지금은 도시가 사람을 조종한다고?
Only those stupid enough to let themselves be controlled by it.
순서가 그리 중요할까요? 중요한 건 우리가 무슨 일을 하든 결국 도시의 일부라는 거죠.
이런 곳에서 태평하게 천을 짤 뿐인 너는 그 천 쪼가리 하나가 얼마나 잔혹한 결과를 부르는지 모르겠지. 그러니까 그런 태평한 소리를 할 수 있는 거고.
그래요. 전 모르는 일이죠. 부여받은 일만 할 뿐이니까요.
It's a pretty decent gig, to be honest.
하지만 제가 굳이 신경 써야 하는 일일까요? 도시의 의지대로, 도시의 뜻대로. 도시의 의지는 곧 그곳에 사는 사람들의 의지. 그거 아시나요? 도시 사람들이 원해서 만들어진 존재가 있다는 걸.
Beings?
인간은 주어진 길을 걸어가고 싶어해요. 선택에 따른 결과와 책임을 지는 게 두려운 거죠.
Right.
스스로 걸어가고자 하면 분명 틀린 길로 나아갈 테니까. 굳이 버둥거리며 살아갈 바에야 무언가에 기대고 바라는 삶을 살고자 하는 거예요.
Yeah, I get it. The desire to not have responsibility for your own actions, but it's still pretty dumb.
삶의 목적이 없는 사람들이 제 앞길을 열어줄 무언가를 갈구하고 원해서,
Naturally.
혹은 야만과 관음 속에서 평등을 추구하는 사람의 염원으로, 아니면 이 도시가 부족함 없이 살아갔으면 좋겠다는 사람들의 헛된 소망. 신은 그렇게 해서 태어났죠. 사람들의 필요로 인해.
I see where you're coming from.
누가 있으라고 해서 그곳에 있을 수도, 누군가 만들어낼 수도, 억압할 수도 없어요. 누구의 탓을 할 수도 없는 거예요. 많은 이들이 도시의 사람이 바라기 때문에, 그렇기에 자신에게 다가올 공포며 행복을 주겠다는 유혹이자
Uh-huh.
모두의 약속과 소원인 거죠.
Uh-huh.
지령이 태어난 이유를 이제는 좀 아시겠나요?
I get why they're here. They're still very stupid. That may have broke him.
맞아. 그래. 나 때문이 아니었어.
I mean, true.
내가 지령을 전달하기 때문에 사람들이 잔인한 일을 하는 게 아니야.
I feel like that was obvious.
끔찍한 일들은 결국 벌어질 일이었던 거지. 당신 말대로 이제 알 것 같아. 도시가, 모든 사람이 원래부터 잔인하기 때문에, 사람은 그런 존재이기 때문에, 그것이 깨끗하고 순수한 마음에서 나온 소망이든 욕망에서 우러나온 야망이든 간에 모두가 바란 것에 대한 결과인 거지.
Uh-huh.
내 손으로 누군가를 죽인 것도, 누군가의 소중한 걸 빼앗은 것도, 그 끔찍한 비명을 들으며 태어난 적 죄악감에 몸을 떨었던 것도 다 날 좀먹는 쓸데없는 감정이었어. 맞아. 작디 작은 내가 어떻게 모든 사람의 염원을 바꿀 수 있겠어? 어떻게 이 흐름을 거스를 수 있겠냐고.
I don't feel like you're taking a good lesson away from this, Yan.
내가 한 일은 도시의 일부, 도시의 의지.
The city is dumb.
그렇기 때문에 멋대로 지어낸 거짓 지령을 전달하는 것도 결국 내 자유의지가 아닌 도시의 의지였던 거야.
I suppose.
하지만 그건 곧 나의 의지. 도시와 나는, 그리고 이 도시 사람들 전부 하나였던 거네. 당신도 그렇게 생각해?
Did he just distort?
저요?
You're the one who makes them. You don't seem fazed by this either.
걱정 마세요. 잠시만요. 자, 여기요. 도서관의 초대장이에요. 너를 위해 준비했답니다.
I was kind of hoping to fight Yan, not whatever the fuck this is, but okay. 2 boss fights today, I dare say. It's a cool idea, I have to admit. But the design is a little... They look like a generic enemy in a different game. It's a cool design, but they do look like a faceless generic enemy in a different game. I don't know what game specifically, but I don't know. I can't shake the feeling. And she's like, okay, well that happened.
어딜 보며 대화를 하셨던 걸까? 아니면 나한테 이야기하는 중이었나?
Yeah, he distorted.
아무튼 다시 돌아가 볼까요? 제 자리를 지키기 위해.
You really fucking do, actually.
말이 안 나오는군. 지령의 정체를 보다니.
도시의 신 같은 존재. 그런 건 들어본 적 없는데 말이야.
Well, either way, there they are.
저 방직자가 말했던 것처럼 저런 존재들이 몇 있는 것 같아. 확실하진 않지만 비슷한 걸 몇 번 본 것 같거든. 이들을 존재라고 해야 할지 잘 모르겠네.
I don't know what they are.
어쨌든 사람들이 팔아서 만들어진 존재라고는 하는데 나도 아는 건 많이 없어.
그렇다면 저 지령이란 것도 목적 없는 삶에 목적을 부여받고 싶어하는 사람들의 영혼이 모여 만들어진 존재가 되는 거겠지. 롤랑, 넌 직접 본 적 있어?
Have you?
글쎄, 직접 본 것 같긴 한데 뭘 봤는진 모르겠어. 내가
그럼 안 본 거나 마찬가지잖아.
그게 자세하게 뭐였는지는 기억이 흐릿하거든. 왠지 별로 떠올리고 싶지도 않지만
Interesting.
별로 좋게 보진 못하나 봐.
사람들의 바람이 모여 만들어진 신이 하는 짓을 보면 좋게 볼 수는 없지.
Understandable. I don't either.
어떻게든 파멸로 이끄는 것 같잖아. 정말 그들을 위한 게 맞을까? 롤랑, 넌 정말 신이 도시 사람들을 올바른 길로 인도하고 있다고 생각해?
No.
저게 겉보기에는 자기 멋대로 흔들리는 추 따위에 목숨 바치는 것 같이 보이긴 하지. 수많은 종교가 그렇듯 거기에 도신이 뭐니 멋대로 의미를 붙인 거겠고, 결과론적인 해석이나 다름없이 말이야. 방식은 엉망진창이지만
Kind of fitting that we're using the floor of religion today, isn't it?
아예 나쁘게 볼 수만도 없는 것 같아. 어쨌든 사람들의 소망은 채워진 거니까.
The system does technically work, it's just fucked at the same time.
그 결과가 어떻든 간에 말이지. 저 신이라는 존재로 인해 사람들은 공포와 절망을 겪긴 하지만 인간적인 삶으로서 푸짐하게 살아갈 수 있어. 억지로 쥐어진 삶의 목적이라고 해도 없는 것보단 낫잖아.
I suppose.
뭐 생각은 자유 아니겠어. 지령을 끔찍하다고 느끼든 정당하고 필요하다고 느끼든.
맞는 말이야. 어쨌든 개인적인 생각보다는 접대를 준비하는 게 우선이겠지.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be quite tough.
이번에도 잘 부탁해. 환영합니다, 손님.
Hello.
전 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서인.
Ah, you already know.
예, 잘 알고 계시는군요.
Interesting. I think that's going to sound really rough on everyone's ears. I know I talked over them, they're not really saying words anymore.
그렇군요.
Yeah, me too.
지령에 대한 의무는 없으신가요?
Makes sense. Have some self-esteem, guy.
하지만 그럼 본인의 자유의지는 없는 건데 억울하다 느끼진 않나요?
The cowardly action for a cowardly man.
예, 본인이 충분히 만족한다면 다행입니다.
You won't have long to enjoy it.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Oh god, you actually count as... So are you bigger than I thought you were? Oh, what a fucking pain. God damn. Okay. Shimmering, yep. This character's HP is at 301 or higher and the HP of all hands are at 30 or lower, merged with the hands. If this character's HP falls to 300 or lower while merged with the hands, separate from the hands at the end of the scene. When separating, purge all status elements and fully recover stagger resist. The character is merged with the hands, or if the character's HP is at 300 or lower, use a mass attack at regular intervals. The mass attack is also used if the act goes on for a large number of scenes. You have a lot of counter die. Only used when there's a hand with 31 or more HP. Attack is a dodge. Oh, okay. If target is a hand, give it 3 strength. So we need to be doing interceptions. See? So, 301 or higher and HP of all hands. All hands are at 30 or lower. So it seems like we need to focus down and kill. And we need to do it quickly. Destroy a hand, destroy the other hand. Distorted Blade is a rough one. It actually inflicts erosion. Repair. It can repair hands. So we could intercept that to keep one of the hands from being repaired and let it happen to the other hands to let it be repaired so that we can take down one hand at a time while still clashing, and also use it to heal our people. Endure is a defense. Repair all. Repair everyone. That's a pain. And then that mass summation is a tough one. What do you got? Manus. Cannot be staggered. Cannot be defeated by depleting HP. Cannot act if HP is at 30 or lower at the start of the scene. Destroyed when main is no longer present. You both have the same things. Giant Fist deals extra damage if it hits. Compress inflicts paralysis and feeble. Flurry of Fists deals extra damage. Inflicts erosion. I'm not sure how I should be approaching this, really. Because if it seems like they're just going to merge anyway. Because the moment, or at the very least, the moment this character, either when they merge with the hands or if this character's HP is at 300 or lower, it'll use a mass attack. At regular intervals, and it's quite a powerful one. We get 1 floor for this. I think what I'm going to have to do is literally just play it and see what happens. I'll probably lose the first time round because I just don't really understand this gimmick. Ah. It's this song. To spin a wheel and throw a cake at the person determined by the result. Please don't hurt me. As long as we are chained to our lives, we ought to live. To bake dacquois while the hour hand rests between 7 and 8 and eat it while watching a movie. See, I actually had this song show up on my YouTube playlist. I'd listened to the one from Phillips and it would accidentally go onto this one. But of course it didn't spoil that this was even from Ruina, let alone what in relation to it. But the song is called Children of the City, so I had a suspicion it would be in the game. But it didn't tell me where it was, so it didn't even matter. Okay, so you're gonna buff that one. We should intercept that. Pack a lunchbox and consume it on top of a, I assume, trash can. Okay. We can get rid of, hang on. Get rid of that because there's actually a lot of real estate here. The target and any dice clashing with them are not influenced by power gain or loss for this scene. There's so many counter die. How are we going to overwhelm this thing? Because these are 20 to 30s. We're clearly not intended. We'll use Distorted Blade in 6 scenes. We're clearly not intended to hit it. Unless, yeah, because these are all dodge fucking ones as well, which means it would require 9 attacks. It would require 9 individual pages, I think, if I'm thinking about this correctly, because they are going to dodge everything we do, in order to land a hit. I'm guessing when it merges with the hands, it becomes more hittable, and that might be the best we've got. I don't know, this one confuses me. Okay, well, if you... The target and any dice clashing with them are not influenced by power gain loss for this scene. So if you were to intercept... If you were to intercept this, No, it might just be easier to just intercept that, really. Alexio's not off to a good start. We can theoretically use, like, draw and light gaining attacks to intercept those just to stop them from gaining the bonuses. They're not going to hit, and it doesn't matter. All I know is that I'm going to fight this wrong. All I know is that I'm doing this wrong. Okay, now that I've established that I'm going to do this wrong and that this will be a disaster, let's just get on with it, shall we? Focus on one and we'll see what happens. I don't know. That was good. That was really good. That went pretty well, to be honest. Decent damage. Not decent block. Bad. Bad. Good. Suplex the hand. That's fun. Not going well. None of this surprises me. This is exactly as expected. I just don't really see how I'm going to do this. This is a bit overwhelming. I don't know. Let's just see what we can do. That was a hit. I'm shocked that went as well as it did, honestly. You did something. You did nothing. Yep. Roughly what I expected. Yep. Yep. Okay. You couldn't even... Yeah, couldn't even clash that. I just... Oh boy. I just don't see what the fuck. I don't understand. I don't actually physically understand what I'm fighting. Okay, so that's that. We're just intercepting that shit so you can't do what you want. Okay. Okay, try a steady defense on them, I guess. Try seize your chance. You are gaining buffs. You're helping people now. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't even give good commentary right now because I just don't know what I'm doing. And the thing is, I imagine quite a few people are like, I don't see the issue, man. I was able to deal with this, like, reasonably well. But something about this, maybe it's because I've been recording a lot today and it's the end of a long day, but I just don't understand. Can't do it. Try a ready up over there. Try and giant devastating thrash that, and we'll see what we can do. You can't do anything. Okay, go, I guess. We're clashing. That's good. That went quite well. Big punch. Big thrash. Biggest thrash. It's a lot of damage. Youch. Youch. You're not doing very well. Nope. Yep. Solid, I suppose. This is fucking bizarre. I don't see myself winning this at all. Actually, would have been better, Hawkmer, if you'd used your block die, but it's fine. I bet this is going to ruin the sounds, but oh well. Yep, that ruined the sound. That's better. Okay, but it does mean that this is now going to sound unimaginably boring. Fucking hell. You know what? Yeah. Ready position. Start prepping yourself. See what we can do next turn. Try focus fire and see what you can do. And then, reload on him, I suppose. Big shot. Oh boy. Well, it didn't actually do that much damage. Okay, it's fine. Things are going okay. That's not good. Oh, Barter just isn't good enough anymore. Or I haven't set him up good enough anymore. Not that much damage. Big hits. Extra damage. Okay, they're below 30 now. Oh, thank God. Oh, the music's back, thank Christ. Okay, good. I thought it was going to be the whole fucking video. The rest of it, anyway. You're immobilized, presumably because you've taken damage. Now you need to be dealt with, and you can be. That's unfortunate. That can't be intercepted by anyone else, because no one else is fast enough. You're going to get staggered soon. Yes, you are. Even with all of Weber's power bonuses, I don't think they can hit Yan right now. I think we're gonna need pinpoint breakthrough just to do enough damage to speed this fight up a bit. You literally have nothing that can really contest right now. So you may as well use multi-slash to gain the benefits from it, but ugh, that's not gonna go well for you. If those are technically clashing, then they won't go anywhere, I think. I think that's how that works. Gain more charge. Try and slow them down, I guess, and then unlock them. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never been less confident in my life. Frontal assault. Go. Just go. Just figure it out, guys. Just figure it out, I guess. Oh, boy. You're still alive, somehow. I'm quite surprised. I figured you'd be staggered. Good. 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 That was just excellent. That's less good. That's very good. That was also good. Lots of damage. Big damage. Huge damage, in fact. Good. Not good. Fine. I guess we don't have much else to work with, really. Ugh. Way to ruin the fucking scene. Just go for him. Much damage as you can. Then you can throw out an energy conversion and actually have it count. And that'll do for you. And you're just top decking right now. I've clearly not made Badder's page very well at all, but oh well. Good, perfect. And shoot him again. Good, perfect. Oh, excellent. Oh, it's just fantastic. We do extra stagger damage, which is fucking useless right now. Good, good, surprisingly good. Good. Not good. Not good at all. It's actually very bad. Okay. That worked out. Okay, now you've become one big thing. You're using a mass attack, aren't you? Well, Barda's dead. Or Alexio's dead, sorry. Okay. And the rest of your shit is defensive attacks, which we can actually work with. That's a mass summation. Summary Judgment is your best bet. Gotta be honest, it's true. Steady defense is your best bet. I gotta be honest, it is. Steady defense. It doesn't matter what we target on them, it's all counter die anyway, so we just focus on fighting as best we can. Disposal is your best bet. And I'm confident you can probably do something with it. Do that. You're in big trouble. You might survive, you might not. I've got nothing else for you. This is about as good as we've got. Dial any number, give a New Year's greeting. Everyone passed except for Alexio, who's quite dead. This is going quite well. This is going pretty good. It's a shame all the block die is lowering the damage we're doing, but it's still getting through. See, it's going... Yes, that was damage. It's damages. We're doing damages. Big damages. I'm surprised. Big damages. Huge damages. Gargantuan damages. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're gonna separate now, aren't they? Yep. So let's try and understand how this is actually working. If the character's HP is a 300 or higher and the HP of all hands are 30 or lower, merge. If it falls to 300 or lower or merge, separate. When separating, purge all status elements. If the character is merged with the hands, or if the character's HP is a 300 or lower, use a mass attack. Okay, but how do we end the fight? Right? Like, because now we're back to this. Cannot be staggered, cannot be defeated by depleting HP, cannot active HP as at 30 or lower at the start of the scene, destroyed when that is no longer present. At the very least, if we can get our HP low enough, we'll be okay. Just hit these things as hard as we can. That's a 6, isn't it? Yeah, which means you're gonna need to start, slowing them down again. And press. Steady defense, okay. You'll also have to contend with Giant Fist. It's a Giant Fist. Okma, this is all I've got for you. I can't give you any more information other than the fact that it is a Giant Fist. A big rubber fist. I think focus fire with ammo could take care of Giant Fist. If I'm wrong, you're in big trouble. But your stagger is dangerously low. You have the best chance of contesting Flurry of Fists, but if you lose, you are going to stagger. Give it a try. Can evaluate the situation, and if Weber is not necessary for this scene, which I think they actually are, unfortunately. Oh yeah, it's that. Unfortunately, Weber is necessary, because I was going to have them ready position otherwise, but they can do that. That's the only thing left. That's fine, Weber can take care of that. Baleful Brand. See if you can slow him down at the same time, and then do that, slow him down, and then follow up with Frontal Assault to get your light back. And you gaining charge this turn, spending 2. You need charge. You really do. Okay, we've contested everything. Alright. Thank God for that. That went very well. It's okay, everything's fine. Everything's less fine. You know what? You're managing. Good. That thing's health should go below 30 by the end of the turn, which will render it immobilized. And if he does that thing where he heals everyone, well, we'll just have to deal, won't we? Weber didn't even feel any of that, which was kind of amazing, actually. This protection shit is for real. Good shit. You're doing your best there, Zhishan, you are. I see it. I see you doing your best. And I appreciate it. Please don't tell me you're using your mass attack again. The music's gone, and you are using your mass attack. God, I hate you. We're low on light. This is going to be a painful scene. Yeah, this is going to be a painful scene. Yeah, it is. Weber is one of the only people I think can reliably deal with this right now, and even that's questionable. You get strength +2. But sturdy defense has such high dice that it's almost guaranteed to be the best choice. Do that. They've been paralyzed. Repair, you motherfucker. Oh no, yeah, we can totally. All we need to do is so simple. Now you'll heal Hockmer a little bit, and he's probably gonna need it after this. You bastard. 7 and 5, and that's 8. It's unlikely, isn't it? Really, it's quite unlikely. The question is, do I just ignore it and try and have a better turn, or attempt to contest? Absorb impact wouldn't do very well against them. Weber is really going to be picking up the slack on this turn. But, while Weber is very good, they're not a fucking miracle worker. There's only so much they can do. Zizhan, I'm operating under the assumption you're going to be staggered by the end of the turn, because that's just what's going to happen, so... You might die. You might die. You just might die. You're definitely not going to make anything happen, so don't even fucking worry about it, really. Stop them from doing that. Can't stop that. Shoot them with a frost bullet in the hopes of, you know, messing them up a little bit. This is about what we got. If you somehow survive the turn, do that as well. This is gonna hurt. And it did. That was good. Oh my god, Zizhan, you didn't stagger. That protection shit is really good. Really good. Honestly, Hokma took that mass attack like a champ. Oh, Hokma, you're taking it like a champ, buddy. You guys are doing fantastically, actually. Way better than I was expecting. You're now both immobilized. You don't have any counter die left. Buddy, you're fucked. I think we've just cracked it. Okay, so this wasn't as bad as I thought, but going into this, you guys heard, I was completely overwhelmed. I had no idea how the fuck I was gonna handle this. It just seemed too complicated. Like I said, it's the end of a long day. Maybe that's why I just couldn't fathom it, but... No, everything's fine. You don't even have any die. Right, that's why you don't do that. That's annoying. Everyone just... throw shit. Just shoot them. Just shoot them. Just shoot them. Flame ammunition. Make sure they die this turn. Energy conversion. Make sure they die this turn. They will. They will die this turn. But make sure they die this turn. Take no risks. Zero risks. Negative risks. Anti-risks. I do believe that's the end. Just keep shooting the stupid thing. Big hit. Big hit. Quite durable though. I'm worried we won't actually finish it this turn. It's getting close. There it is. All of us are simply performing our duties. Oh, that was a rough one. That was very difficult. That was, ooh. I mean, it was and it wasn't. I feel like that could have gone a lot worse. But I also feel like I could have done it way better. Nevertheless, we did it, and we got don't know books. The books I don't know. Probably, yes.
모르겠네. 몇 수나 앞서가는 것 같은 지령이라면 당연할 수도.
The thing is, the prescripts don't seem to really have an agenda. They just do whatever. So it's not as if they'd be upset or happy if Yan succeeded or failed.
그렇다면 대체 얀이라는 사람은 무엇을 위해 그렇게 참았던 거야?
Seems pretty pointless now, doesn't it?
죽음을 무릅쓰고 지령을 조작해 자신의 자유의지를 밝히려고 했지만
그것 또한 지령의 일부. 그러니까 도시의 의지였다고 했지.
Yup.
맞아. 결국 그 녀석을 이런 길로 이끌었고.
It's a huge downer.
롤랑 네가 나쁘게 볼 수만은 없다고 했잖아.
Well, yeah, just because they're terrible doesn't mean they're all negative.
어쨌든 도시 일부니까.
완전히 이해할 수는 없지만 대충은 알겠어.
Yeah, Foreman's not saying they're good. He's just saying there are positive aspects, and it is true.
그래, 궁핍함이 없는 인간으로 사는 삶. 도시의 신이 왜 등장한 걸까? 왜 사람들은 괴로워하면서도 바라는 걸까?
Just like they've been saying, it takes responsibility out of their hands.
저 사람들의 처지에서 생각해봤어. 만약 살아가는 목적이 없다면 어때?
It was very, very, very fitting that the wheel selected faith to be, the floor to combat this one because it's very appropriate. You could even say that the prescripts chose it. You could even say the wheel is actually just generating prescripts.
나는 어떻게 행동할지
결과는?
너무나도 당연했지. 난 그들처럼 가만히 누군가 삶의 의미를 정해주길 기다리지 않을 거다. 난 다르다.
Yeah.
자신의 힘으로 삶을 개척할 것이다.
Yeah.
말이나 생각은 너무나도 쉽지. 직접 그 상황에 놓이지 않으면 모를 테니까.
It's true.
마냥 나쁘게만 볼 수는 없다.
맞아. 굳이 그들을 나쁘게 보지 않기로 했어.
Good for you, Angela. This never stops you from painting anyone else in an excessively negative light.
물론 완전히 이해할 수 있다는 게 아니야.
No one does.
그건 그렇고 네가 했던 말은 나도 궁금하네. 과연 야네 행동과 결과는 무엇을 보여주기 위해서였을까?
Could be anything.
모르겠어. 애초에 무슨 의미가 있는지도 모르겠고.
Yep.
저 지령이라는 건 알다가도 모르겠구만. 뒤틀린다는 것도 생각보다 간단 명료해서 무섭고 말이지.
And quick.
조금 더 확실해졌어. 자신이 믿고 있는 게 무너지면 뒤틀리는 것 같아.
Seems to be.
맞아. 그래서 더 무섭다는 거야. 이 도시에는 그런 일이 수도 없이 일어나니까.
Hence why there are probably so many.
저번에 네가 말했듯 개나 소나 다 뒤틀리지 않는 이유는 명확한 것 같지만
Uh-huh.
어쨌든 이거나 저거나 전부 뒤끝이 좋지 않네.
You're getting a lot of bitter tastes nowadays, aren't you? Impuritas civitatis. I don't know Latin that well. Impure citizen. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Scene 7, and the reason I'm living is only because I'm looking for what I have lost. I'm sure.
롤랑, 그거 알아?
Ah. What?
요즘 기분이 매우 좋아. 점점 잊히고 있어.
That's good. He looks less ecstatic.
악덕 기업에서 받은 가혹한 기억이.
맞아. 그 잔인했던 시간. 보고 싶지도 기억하고 싶지도 않은 것들이 희미하게 옅어져가.
Good, good, good. This is excellent.
이제 눈을 감아도 떠오르는 건 100만 년 전의 순간이 아니라 불과 3, 4일 전의 일들 뿐이야.
That must feel good.
내 선택을 통해 쟁취한 나만의 시간이지. 그리고 그 어느 때보다 시간이 빠르게 흐르고 있어.
That is also good.
인간보다 100배 느리게 느끼는 시간의 구속에 얽히지 않아도 돼. 날마다 기분이 좋아지는 거 있지?
I'm pleased.
그렇게 행복한 모습은 처음이네. 뒤틀림으로 인해 도시와 인간이 무너지고 있는 건 어떻게 생각해?
Yeah,
그건 마냥 웃을 수만은 없네.
understandable.
그래도 날 100만 년 동안 가둔 가증스러운 그놈이 이 꼴을 본다면 절망하겠지.
And that's pretty funny.
그래, 끝없이 절망할 거야. 자신의 멍청하고 어설픈 계획으로 인해 더 많은 이가 고통 속에 몸부림치고 있으니까.
Haha, spite.
곧 대가를 치르기까지 머지않았어.
네가 말하는 복수는 최종적으로 도시를 무너뜨리는 거야?
I don't. Good question.
무너뜨리다니? 아니야. 전에 말했잖아.
As I say, I never got the impression that was her plan.
서서는 나와 함께 자유로워질 거라고. 뿐만 아니라 도서관에서 육체 없이 떠도는 환상체들도 밖으로 나가는 거야.
That's gonna be scary.
도시의 힘 있는 자들을 집어삼키며 성장한 환상체들은 도시 곳곳을 누비겠지.
That doesn't sound good at all.
그저 풀어줄 뿐이야. 원하는 걸 할 수 있도록.
That's a bad idea.
그리고 그 어떤 뒤틀림보다 진하게 도시에 새겨질 테지.
That's a This is literally ending of day 49 on LobCorp. Well, not literally, but it's pretty similar.
이 모든 방법은 단 하나의 책이 알려줄 거고.
푸른 또라이랑 같은 사상이네. 차라리 둘이 손잡고 짝짝쿵하면 만사 해결이겠어.
Yeah, for real.
달라. 많이 달라. 뒤틀림이나 환상체가 자아내는 아름다움 같은 건 관심 없거든.
Angela, that's a distinction with a perspective difference that no one outside of your head fucking cares about. No one cares if you think they're beautiful or not. That's not the problem.
아름답든 추하든 관계없이 그저 원하는 대로 살게 해주고 싶을 뿐이야.
That's great, but most of them are innately aggressive and will kill people left and right.
게다가 설사 푸른 잔향과 내 뜻이 비슷하다 해도 그런 놈한테 내 소중한 걸 넘길 수 없지.
그 행동이 어떤 결과를 부르든 복수의 즐거움만 느끼면 된다는 건가?
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it, Roland?
그렇게 해야 하는 거야. 난 대본을 읊으며 수많은 죽음을 봐야 했어.
No. Sorry, Angela, but now I have to turn away from you because doing what you did to, thwart the plan and create the library, that's one thing and completely understandable, but continuing to use your tragic past as an excuse to now inflict untold levels of misery upon people is not on. You can't use it to justify that.
그 반복 속에서 내가 보고 배운 건 이런 방법뿐이고.
No.
내가 잘할 수 있는 일을 해야 하잖아.
No, you need to learn to change. You need to learn to be better.
이런 일밖에 할 수 없으니까.
Then learn. There's books. Learn to do something else.
그리고 이제는 사랑하며 증오하는 그자의 계획이 무너지는 걸 보며 즐거워하지 않으면 안 돼.
His plan already failed. In fact, if you went through with his plan using the library, you could take credit for it because it's not his plan anymore, it's your plan.
물론 나로 인해 도시와 인간이 괴로워하는 건
Your justification is becoming very, very flimsy.
그렇지만 행복해하지 않으면 안 되는 거야.
You don't have to do this to be happy.
이날만을 기다렸으니까 지금까지의 난
Good God, those realizations can't come fast enough.
이런 일이 아니라면 100만 년간의 고통 속에 홀로 갇혔던 나는 그 어디에서도 보답받을 수 없는 거라고.
So what, should the city and the population at large be the ones who compensate you for your suffering when they had nothing to do with it?
복수의 마음은 여전해. 하지만 됐어. 고민해도 결국 도달한 결론은 같아. 반드시 단 하나의 책을 찾아 소망을 이루는 것.
다음이 있다면 그땐 혼자 생각하지 말고 누군가와 같이 생각해보는 것도 좋겠지.
Someone who could perhaps reason with you a bit.
그것도 나쁘지 않겠네. 그리고 전에 말한 대로 세상을 돌아다니고 싶어. 분명 재밌을 테지. 내가 모든 짐을 내려놓는다면 말이야.
그래. 이 모든 일이 끝난다면 생각해보자고.
Yeah, let's give it some thought. Give it a bit more thought than normal. The passive transfer cost limit has increased from 10 to 12. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Still can't do that. Close to doing that. Close to doing that. Let's have a look. Impuritus, Civet. Oh my god, it's just one thing. Okay, interesting. Okay, cool. Well, that's going to be next time, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm spent, truly. The book of... see what it is. Please let it be Yan's actual appearance and not that weird behemoth that we just fought. I don't want any of my nuggets looking like a behemoth. I want them to look like Yan, because Yan was cool. But it is all... Oh, yeah, no, this is looking about right. Blind Faith, Ominous Power, Restore 3 Light, loses much light next scene. Okay. Restore 3 Light, draw a page. That's really good. That's a really good card. Although, you know, if it's still just restore 1 light, draw 1 page when you look at it, but still, potentially good anyway. Sword of Volition, the cost of this page equals the user's max light. On use, all dice on this page gain power equal to the motion level, restore all light. Interesting. Baleful Brand, Distorted Blade, Lock. And it is Yan. Brilliant, that's a fantastic look. Let's have a quick look at... No, you're Yay, not Yan. There's Yan. If the character has more red breakdown abnormality pages than blue, all dice gain +1 power. If breakdown pages outnumber awakening pages by 2 or more, increase the damage and stagger damage of offensive dice by 1 in addition. Every scene gain a special combat page that can be used on allies. The type of combat page is randomly determined each scene. At emotion level 3 or higher, the owner can pick one out of 2 random options instead. There are 4 types of special combat pages with different functions. Give strength, give protection, and stagger protection page, draw a light restoration. Oh boy, there's a lot to figure out there, isn't there? That's not an entire thing for today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been nearly 4 hours. I'm shattered and I need to pee. Thank you so much for watching. What the actual fuck is this? Is this going to be? I see. Who the fuck? Oh, it's going to be the Blue Reverberation, isn't it? Those are powerful books. That's going to bring someone significant. But whoever it is, we'll see next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, MB Alias, Ye Old Man River, Lord Scullington, Jessicitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Cow, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Sir World, Jumping with Joy, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. We've got to be approaching the end by this point. How far can this hang on, well, I don't know. How much further can this go? I'm not sure how much more can happen before we just, you know, fight whomever is relevant to fight. The biggest, most powerful people. Of course, I don't know anything about the game and the story, so I have no idea. I hope there's more. I hope there's a lot more. I like the game and I don't want to finish it yet, but it'll end when it'll end. We still got 3 realizations to do, so there's at least 3 episodes left, you know? And there's obviously more than 1 reception left, so I guess it's gonna be a while, isn't it? But whatever happens next time, I hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.